Good morrow, everyone. This is Victorious Nightshade coming at you with another speed paint vlog thingy thing. I kind of want to do this just because things are starting to look up a little bit. Things are starting to move a little bit faster. In about 15 days, I will be out doing interviews and doing the thing, trying to get my life back on track. And I just wanted to go ahead and do this just because, in this paint, well, first off, I wanted to go ahead and show this painting. So if you're not into listening to my nasal voice, you can definitely go ahead and turn it off and then listen to whatever music you would like and just enjoy the speed paint. However, just a quick note before you do that is that I did this mostly for my friend Hime. She has a YouTube channel as well, and she asked me to do a background tutorial. I might do that later, but for this, I definitely want to go ahead and show her how I do this. Normally, I'll paint my backgrounds first, and then I'll, do my characters and yada yada yada, but I did this in like reverse. Normally, I'll save it as a PNG. Color the characters, leave the background different, which that was on me. I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing and I ended up with a white background. Whoops! So I had to go in and edit that, so that's on me. But normally I'll just go into Photoshop and just mess with the layers and so on and so forth, and you can see that in there. And I'll probably do another tutorial here shortly for that. However, today is for the gender tag. Now, the gender tag is a YouTube tag that I thought was kind of interesting just because it's something that is highly debated now. And I wanted to go ahead and give my 2 cents on it since, last time was a rant. The last 2 videos were kind of rants. So I definitely want to go ahead and try this out, do a little bit more of a lighthearted video. And, if you want, definitely enjoy because, I have Chris and Apollo on their wedding date, which, before I get started, good news, CSC/Kevin and I, we have suggested our date for marriage, and if it's not the wedding date, like the ceremony date, it'll be the date that we sign our paperwork and stuff like that, so it'll be an anniversary of May 4th, so May the 4th be with you, and let's dive into this. Number 1 of the gender tag is, how do you self-identify your gender, and what does the definition mean to you? Well, to those who know me, I am fluid. I tend to go between the term gender fluid and bigender. Now, bigender is along the lines where some days you feel like a girl and some days you feel like a guy, or anything in between, just fluctuating between 2. Me, on the other hand, I tend to fluctuate between androgen female and androgen male, meaning that my style's kind of in the same area, but I do have more masculine days and more feminine days. That's why I also say, hey, on top of that, I'm also considered gender fluid, because I tend to be a little bit more masculine, a little bit more feminine, if that makes sense. I feel that how I feel definitely changes. It can be any day. Like, one day I feel like painting my nails, the next day I feel like having a stereotypical male role. Like, it's something like that. And, you can even ask my partner on that, is that I feel as if I'm more of a male in our relationship, and I know that people joke, oh, who wears the pants in your relationship? Technically, she does, because the wife rules the roost in our house. So, yeah, that's a thing. What pronouns honor you? Well, me, I really don't give a crap about pronouns. I mean, for me personally, and this doesn't go for anyone else, but for me personally, I am very loosely gender fluid, very loosely bigender, which to me, you can call me they, you can call me zer, z, zer, whatever you want to call, you call me she, he, I really don't care. I mean, my identity is my identity, and either way, I'm just Vic. By the end of the day, I'm just Vika or Vic, I really don't care. So, that's just me, and I know a lot of people tend to get a little up in arms about that, but, for me personally, I don't find it as an issue. I find it as a thing I can work on. A lot of people call me she because obviously I'm sexually female, but I'm not generally always female. And I know how to work on that to where people will actually ask me, sir, And if I really feel that strongly that day, I will contour my face. I will do what I need to do to look masculine. And I'm not going to ask someone to, say, hey, miss, when I obviously feel male, because, that's part of my identity. I honestly feel that I am who I am. And, if someone wants to misgender me on purpose, that's on them, It's not my fault that they're assholes, but... it's one of those things that it's not my fault. So why should I get all up in arms and be like, oh, I don't feel like being a caveman. I feel like being a civilized human being about this, because I feel that in order to correct people, you need to show them, hey, this is what is wrong with your sentence. This is wrong with what you think of me. But you know what? If you choose not to respect me, I will not respect you. That doesn't mean that I'm going to go out of my way and, call them an asshole, or, I'm still going to treat them kindly just because that's how I was raised. You kill with kindness. And that's just me. I know this turned into a rant. Holy shit. But honor-wise, I'm bringing this back before I get really into it. I really like anything, to be honest. But most of the time, people tend to call me miss, and that's okay. Because I really don't care. Number 3, describe the style of clothing that you most often wear. Again, I tend to be androgyn. I'm also a goth, so I tend to wear frills, but it's more of a masculine frill. That's the thing, is that, like, with my makeup, I tend to wear more feminine, even when I'm having a masculine day. Sometimes I just feel like wearing, black pants with a band t-shirt and then tying my hair in the back. That's obviously a masculine day. I have multiple different styles, and if I want to go ahead and pinpoint it, I really like frills even on my masculine day, but I also really like lace on my masculine day. And you can make those masculine if you want. And, I feel that that's something that a lot of people don't identify with masculinity is, frills and lace. That's more feminine. But I want to remind most of y'all that back in the day, heels were made for men. Don't believe me? Just Google it. Type in King Henry VIII or any French royalty and type in heels are for men. That is my favorite sentence of all time. Heels are for men. Anyway. But yeah, no. I tend to just wear more, middleman things anyway, so that's just me on a normal day. But yeah. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Again, depends on the day. If I have more, it also depends if I have an interview. If I have an interview, I'm probably going to straighten my hair because I have a curly ass mop top on my head. Just because it looks like a rat's nest, and I don't feel like losing a job opportunity for that. But normally, I will tie my hair back. If it's long enough. If I want my hair short, I actually have photos of this and old vlogs of this where my hair was like super, super short, but I still did, like I had a fringe up front, and my dream hairstyle is, once I can do this as a teacher, if my school will let me, I want to have a black back and then like a galaxy front fringe, or galaxy long hair, or peacock long hair, something abnormal, just because I am a creative soul and I am awesome at what I do. So it's just one of those things. But yeah, I really don't have facial hair, and I know this is kind of TMI, but what do you choose to shave? That's part of the question as well, and I'm sorry. But I don't shave my legs, and when I do, I do shave my arms, though, because legs are easier to hide than arms. I'm sorry, but that's a thing. I'm a very hairy person, just because ancestry, between my mother's side being mixed with everything under the goddamn sun, unfortunately, the ancestry that I have, they're very well known for being short, hairy men. So, that's where my big hair comes from, and so on and so forth, so that's a thing. And then you have my father's side, which, unfortunately, I don't know if this is for anyone else, but anyone on my father's side that happens to be Native American, they're all fucking naked. Like, there's no hair or anything, so it's literally naked mole rat bodies everywhere. But that's just me. I don't know. just leave a comment down below if anyone else understands that, because honestly, I feel that my kids are going to be like either really hairy or really naked. I don't know. Like, tell me what you think down below. Woo! Number 6. Okay, that just got weird really quickly. Number 6, talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any? I tend to use whatever's cheapest. I mean, cosmetics are really fun. I love makeup. I'm a cosplayer, so, you know, every once in a blue moon, I have to do stage makeup and stuff like that for, you know, photo ops and so on and so forth, you know, that fun thing. But, sorry. Whew. Been trying to drink soda and stuff like that, so just kind of burping there. I'm sorry. Ugh, gross. But I sometimes paint my nails. I'm actually hoping maybe if I get my unemployment to get my nails done. Like, I want my nails to have the black French tip. Like, I feel that that's more of my feminine side. I really like the idea of getting my nails done, but I feel really uncomfortable anxiety-wise. Soaps and perfumes. I really like Lush. That's something that I like. But I also really enjoy, for my deodorant and stuff like that, I really like being... I really do enjoy wearing, like, Axe body spray and stuff like that, just because it smells clean. It's not even a sense of, oh, I like this because it's manly. I like this because it's feminine. No. It's because it is clean smelling, and I like smelling clean for my girl. Because I hate smelling like BO. It makes me anxious, and, you know, I don't like being judged by others because I fucking reek. Especially with me wearing or going on the bus every day, I don't feel like explaining to my current or my ex-employer, like, oh my god, why do you stink so bad? Because I sweat and I sat next to a homeless person on the bus. That's why. So, that's a thing. Number 7, if you, or, let's see here. Number 7, have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? Do you experience dysphoria, and how does that affect you? It depends. I've been misgendered a few times, but again, it also depends whether you're uptight about the whole gender / uptight against the whole pronoun thing. Like me, I really don't care. But I have been misgendered once, and it was in cosplay, believe it or not. I actually was cosplaying Bruce Banner with my friend Alex, and, you know, I need to go talk to her again. I haven't, like, talked to them in a while. But, we were getting things done, and I really had to use the bathroom. Well, they had helped me with the contour with, like, you know, like a 5 o'clock shadow. I actually looked like a guy, and I was walking into into the restroom, and the security guard goes, Sir! And I turn around, he's like, that's a woman's restroom. You know you're going in there, right? And I don't know why he's Southern, but okay. I turn around in the highest pitch, just shrugging, I was like, no, I don't know why. And it's like, the look on his face was just priceless. I mean, but that's just me. I know he doesn't deal with cosplayers that often, and for someone who looks androgyn anyway, it's super easy to get messed up, and honestly, I hold no ill will towards them. But that's just me. Let's see here. Ooh, the wife called me. Anyway. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm sorry. She is playing this game, and it's like, really? Really, babe? Really? Anyway. Misgender, number 8. How many? Okay, there's 10, so I'm almost done here. 8. Talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? Do you want to be the primary caretaker of any children you may have? Yes, I want to be the primary caretaker. I don't feel that that's a gender role. And 2, I physically cannot have children, and even then it freaks me the hell out, just because, 1, I can't have, you know, I just can't have, you know, like anything growing in me just because I had cysts when I was younger. and that caused some hormonal balance issues, and I managed to lose my bearing rights as a human being. And then I don't like the idea of something growing inside me. Like, it's a weird feeling, like when my sister / cousin was, pregnant with Nerea and then Jackson. I got kind of freaked out. It's like, oh my god, there's an alien growing inside of you. Like, that's how I look at it. I feel as if there is something in my body growing that happens to be an alien. I don't know why. I'm just weird. Let's move on. But yes, I want to be called Tati. Mostly because my family has Hebraic / Yiddish / Jewish family lines on my mom's side, and Tati means father in Yiddish, or daddy. And I just found it, comforting to be called Tati over mom. So that's just me. It's a different language. That's just me. Talk about money. Is it important to you to provide for a family financially if you choose to have one? Is it important that you earn more than your partner may have? Do you prefer to pay things like dates? Are you uncomfortable when others pay for you? Yes. Yes, I am. I hate it. My partner knows this. This is what actually caused most of my depressions, because I lost my job, and it's one of those things that I have nothing coming in right now until possibly I get my unemployment. And I am one of those that I enjoy paying for her dates. I enjoy paying for us. And honestly, I feel like I should earn more because I am the main caregiver. Even though I feel that it's not a gender thing, I want to be the caregiver. God damn it, let me be the caregiver. That's just one of those things. I mean, I want to be the very best, mostly not because of my gender, but because I have grown up poor, and I want my wife and my kids to never experience living in a car for 2 weeks. That's just me. Anyway, trigger warning. Anyway, that's my trigger, if you guys know. Holy shit. Number 10, anything else you want to share about your experience with gender? Honestly, I feel like people should just behave and be good to each other, whether their gender is identified or not. Just be kind to each other. Be nice. Yes, people are shitty, but you know what? It's up to us to show that we're going to be better than them. And, I don't agree with people who scream, rant, and rave, but that's just me. Anyway, my name is Victorious Nightshade. I am from sunny Nevada, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Please subscribe if you liked, and of course, share this video with anyone you'd like. So, yeah, have a great night, my nightlings. Stay safe and have a spoopy night.